Hello, FlutterFlow developers, hello friends, welcome to APIxFlow YouTube channel. And today I will show you step by step how to create very beautiful, nice looking PDF, and will explain all features of APIxFlow PDF editor and integration model for FlutterFlow using this sample of invoice. If you have some simple task for PDF or complex task for PDF, this tutorial will cover step by step how you can build documents that you need and how you can integrate your data into PDF, how to send that data from FlutterFlow to APIxFlow, render your PDF document and return it back to your application. You can find this sample into presets tab. It's called invoice number 1, and you can use it always in your project to check how actually this template is built. I will reproduce something similar step by step in this video and will explain features we provide in APIxFlow PDF module and how integration with FlutterFlow works. So let's start. So first of all, I will start with creating a new project. I will select PDF module, and here I will use PDF invoice demo name for this project. I created my project, so we have our main document template field here and our data model at that right side. So I will start with explaining a little bit work with data model, how you can work with data model, how you can create fields in data model, and etc. So what is data models? This is actually a data that we will use to put some variables, some information from our FlutterFlow project, for example, into PDF when we render it. So our data model depends from like goal of our PDF document. It depends from data that we have in our PDF project and etc. So what types of fields we can create? We have here string, integer, number, boolean, and object, and also we can always use any of this type inside of array. So we can say like we have array of strings or we have array of products like objects. So first of all, every field have some name. For example, we will use something like invoice number. So I will have here invoice number, and it will be string, and we need to put some default value, for example, something like this. So now when we will put this field into our document, to put some field into document, you need to place cursor where you want to put it and click that field in our panel. It will insert our field here. So next, for example, we have something like company, and this will be also string, and it will be APIxFlow Inc. And for example, we have something like website string, and it will be APIxFlow. And when we put this data here, it will be rendered. And if you need some number, for example, like number, you can use like integer or just number. You can put any number here. And now when we save our template, we render preview, we will have all these fields rendered in our PDF document. So this is how you build your data model. You always can check how it looks like in JSON. You also can import JSON. You can get any data models that you will send to PDF, insert it here, and you will replace current model with this new model. So that's how I can remove my number field. This is how you work with data model. In next sections of this video, I will explain a little bit more about possible different features of every data type, because you can have some specific operations for string data types, for numbers. You can have some specific features related to objects and every element of array too. So this is differs depending of your data model, but APIxFlow supports very complex data models. You can construct it, you can build it step by step, how you need to present your data inside of PDF. Okay, let's move to next step. So in this step, I will explain you a little bit about layout of our document and how you can build some columns inside, how you can move your content around, how you can place it. So I will recreate 3 columns layouts that we had in our here in our layout of invoice. So how I can do this? I can do this inserting table with 3 columns, and next what I need to do, I press right button and I use table properties and I reduce border width to 0. So now I will have 3 columns here, like 1, 2, 3, 3, and when I will render my preview, I will have this, as you can see, layout in my PDF document. So if you need to separate different parts of your document, you can use table with 0 with border to place parts of content inside document. So now if I want to build 2 columns, I create them, and next I use table properties, border with 0, save it, and I will have 2 columns here. Now I save and render my preview, and as you can see, I have 2 columns here. If you need to change like space for some content, move it around, you can use width of your table cells and change them. And also you can use text align, text formatting, and etc. For example, we want to align text to this side to right, and now we want to check how it works. So as you can see, it aligned to right now. So this is how you can build layout of your document. You can have spaces around, you can have different layouts based on columns and etc. And you can actually you can add some vertical separator line, for example, and etc. You can just play around with these possible different possible options that our editor provides. So next, what we will do, we will move to next step and we'll learn how to work with media in our document. But first, what I will do to recreate my previous invoice that I mentioned that I used as a sample, I will put some data here. So I will use company and I will use website here, and here I will use it as invoice number. It will be something like this. So I have invoice number. And now we will move to the next step and we'll learn how to work with media in our PDF templates. APIxFlow allow you to upload images into your document, definitely, and to use them in any place of your document. So, for example, we want to upload logo of APIxFlow into the document. You can change this, you can change height of your document. I will use this size original, but later you can reduce it manually, so you can resize any document inside and have ability to move it around. Only thing I do not recommend you to align images using these align all options as a text, because sometimes it do not work well. So better to move it around using table, column, and other types of layout creation options. Also, you can increase, for example, a little bit space here, so we will have this invoice number more distant from our logo. Let's check how it looks like. So as you can see, it rendered, it looks like nice, and it looks like as we expected. our document will be rendered. So you can upload any image and use it with your document in required places. It can be some like logos, it can be some product presentation, it can be some barcodes or whatever, and you can use it to insert any graphical information into your PDF template. As PDF documents usually contain big amount of different text information, let's talk a little bit about how we can format text. So you definitely can format text to use different fonts. As you can see, we support like a decent amount of fonts, but also you can have different level of your text formatted. For example, you can have some hidden here using some predefined format. It can be bigger. You definitely can change also it manually to have different font options, to have different size options, and etc. And you can then like change it to use bold, italic, underline, strike through, and etc. etc. And you can also change color of your text. So there are quite much of options also online of your text, ident of text, insert bullet list, insert numbered lists, and etc. etc. So quite much options to format your text to use this text with your document. You can have different options here. For example, let's also create email field, and it will be a type string, and it will be my email. I will insert that email here and will place it to the center of this cell. So we have this format of text with different colors, with different, for example, let's make this one bold and underlined, and we'll check how it looks like. As you can see, our text is formatted according to our requirements. So you have much different options to format your text content inside PDF templates. Explore them, use them to make your PDF documents more visually pretty, beautiful, and more usable for your customers. So as we explored basic and essential features about how to work with our PDF builder, let's talk more about more advanced features like working with data lists and data tables in APIxFlow PDF builder. So first of all, we'll create a new field in data models. This will be a list of products, and it will be array of objects, and every project will have a few fields. One will be called name, and by default it will be my product. Second field will be called price. It will be type number. By default it will be 1, 2, 3. And we will have field amount. It will be type integer, for example 2. And we will have field called total. It will be number 246. So we have this products list, and you can preview JSON. As you can see, we have it inside of array, and we have this element in array. So now we want to create data tables that will have some columns that will have represent names of that columns, titles, and will have values from our products list. So APIxFlow provides you a special utility to work with data tables called insert data table. You need to place your cursor inside document where you want to insert your data table and press this button. So now we need to select data source. Data source must be array field, so we have only one array field in our data model. It will be products. Next, we need to specify column titles and column field values. So first column in our case will be named name. We will select name field. Next will be called a price. we will select price. If you want to format it somehow and etc., and for example add the dollar sign, you can do this later inside of editor. Here we just select like basic layout of our table. Next will be amount. It will be amount field, and we want to add another column and call it total, and this will be total field. You can move columns around, so if you want to change placement of your columns, you can move them around and order them and such. And next we just click insert table, and we have this table placed inside of our document. As you can see, APIxFlow automatically generated required construction to build every item, every line here. So it will iterate over your data model lines and will insert every value of every item field inside of every row. And we can save and preview the document. Let's check how it looks like. And as you can see, our first element, because in demo it have only one element, is placed inside this data table and is iterated over this record, and you can see every field placed in every column. Here now we can change it, and for example we will add dollar here for for price, and we will add dollar for total. This will be our currency, and we can change, for example, formatting of our table row properties, and we want advanced background color. For example, it will be like this, and we save it. We have everything set. We can change also color of our text, and we can change also spacing for our column names. And for example, we want to place it like this, and we will have this table generated. We can check how it looks like. As you can see, everything is saved, and dollar is prepended to our values in every cell of this table. So this is how you can insert data tables. In same way, you can insert any list as, for example, data table, and then remove your row of, for example, here I use delete row, and then just remove, for example, your cells borders, or you can use even other constructions to work with that data from data lists and format them in required way for your PDF document. So in next step, I will show you how you can work with your data from lists, from numbers, from strings, using specific functions, and how you can, for example, format numbers, or how you can change some data, or even calculate some data inside of PDF documents using functions built into APIxFlow PDF editor. So let's move to the next step. So sometimes you can not only go to represent your data inside of PDF, but also to transform it in some way or present in some way, and even sometimes to calculate it from dynamic data, because your data model have like not prepared data values. So we can use built-in functions of APIxFlow PDF editor and change your data presentation, or even do some more complex transformation of data. So let's start with format of this product item price field. And for example, we want to show it as number with two places after decimal separator. So we'll use format number function with an to notation. And to notation means that we want to show a number with 2 digits after decimal separator. Let's preview how it look like. And as you can see, now price is formatted as a number with 2 places after decimal separator. Another example of function, for example, we want to calculate our total we don't have it in model, and usually you cannot you can have such situation when you send price and amount and you don't send total for every position. So what to do in this case? We will use such approach that we will have our field that will be price, and we want to have here function that will multiply our price by amount. And here we will use not times 3, but we'll use amount field. Just what we need to do, remove some extra braces. So we have this product item price times a product item amount. Let's check how it works. And we have this number here. And we can also combine multiple functions, and we can also put our format here, and we'll save it. And let's check how it looks like. So you can see this value was formatted as we expected. And for example, we want to insert one row after, and we want to have here some values that will show us total sum of all products. So place it from this side, and we want to do next. We want to have our dollar sign. We will use open tag, and now we will use our what field we want to use. We want to use our products field, and here we will use function called sum. First we need to map our products. Map allow us to transform our array, so we want to map it by total, and then we want to find a sum of totals, and we will have a sum of all totals inside of our products array. Let's check how it will work. And as you can see, we have here our total, and also if we want, we can format it to a number with 2 digits after decimal separator. So you can explore all these functions we have here in APIxFlow PDF builder and use them in your project. You can do different data manipulation, transformations, and formatting. Also, you can combine it with text formatting with all required operations, with all required features, and definitely make your PDF documents and PDF templates very powerful and very nice looking. So now when we created our template, let's check how we can connect it with FlutterFlow. So first of all, we need to publish our project. And when we published, we can see options how we can connect our project with FlutterFlow. And APIxFlow provides for us ability to create custom action, which is recommended way, and import API group. Before I created a very simple video about how to import API group and how to use API calls to generate documents. But in this video, we will flow way to custom action because we have more complex data type, and we recommend to use custom action and code integration when you have more complex data in your PDF. Also this way allow you to work with free version of FlutterFlow. So if you testing for now, if you just checking like how it will work for you, this option also allow you to connect to your free FlutterFlow plan. So let's start with creating a PDF asset data type. I will copy this name, and I will go into my project in FlutterFlow. We'll add a new data scheme. I want to create data type from JSON, I will use PDF asset name, and I will copy this sample of data from here, paste it, and I will create my PDF asset data type. Next, I need to create products data type, so I follow same steps, products, copy sample. Products will be as you remember, this is items for our table. As you can see, we have all fields here now. And next, we want to create custom action. So to create custom action to generate PDF, we need to go to custom code, add new custom action. We will name it generate PDF. And next, we need to copy this code, go back to our FlutterFlow project and paste this code, click save action, yes, and we have this custom action created in our FlutterFlow project. So next, what we will do, we will create a very simple way to generate this PDF document, PDF invoice using some order data, and we will show this PDF preview on the next screen. So first of all, what we will do, we will create a new app state variable. I will call it products, and it will be data type products, and this will be list. What we will do with this app state variable, we will insert our products from our order into that list to be able to send them to custom function, because we need some variable to keep our products. Let's imagine we have some ordering process, not so important for our current demo, but like we added these two positions into our basket and we are ready to buy them and receive checkout invoice. So when I click checkout, we will add action. We want to work with app state, so we update app state, add value, products, and we will add to list, create new data type product, and we will add fields name. First is let's check it, controller basic, name is controller basic. Basic we added, next price is 125, amount is 2, and total is 250. So you definitely will have this logic more dynamic when a user will work with your application. You will add this product step by step into your app state. In my case, I will just hard build it into logic of my flow. So I create a new product, I set name controller pro, and controller pro will have a price of 250, and we will have amount 1, and total will be 250. So now we confirm, save this. We have two products in our app state variable at the moment. And next, what we want to do, we want to generate actually our PDF. So we call custom action generate PDF, and what we have here invoice number. Let's use something like this: company, website. We have email. We have data products, and here we will use our app state products variable, no changes. Okay, great. So now we have our option set, and what we need to do, we need to provide a name for variables that we will return from our custom action. Our custom action actually returns PDF asset. We will call it generated PDF, and let's check for a moment what this custom action do. So actually, we receive here all options. We define it in our data model, as you remember. So we created this data model, and as you can see, we have here a list because products is a list. So we receive our products as a list. in our custom code, custom action. And here, like we have generated by APIxFlow some logic of code that will help us to call our flow and generate PDF. You can see it's format request body, add automatic authorization header, and add some additional header required to specify format, and etc., and then call our API in APIxFlow, and then it uses PDF as a set data type to present result. So that's why we need to create these two data types. One of them is used to present result, and another one is just an option because we have here more like our field spec in another structure, in product structure. So we have here automatic conversion to our PDF asset data type, which we created before. So we have here our PDF asset, and every PDF asset contains ID, a link, and name. So like name will be always unique, and link also will be unique. So we have all this data to be used in our application. Next step, what we will do, we will create a new app variable, and we will call it generated PDF, and we will use here data type PDF asset. Cool. Okay, so for now we have this data, and now we will, when we click this button, we will generate our PDF, and here we will set result into app state, into our generated PDF field, and we will use set value, we will use result from our previous step. So we have this action output, and we will put it into our app state variable. And after this, we want to redirect our user to invoice screen. So we created this invoice with two positions, with two products. Then we called custom action generate PDF. Then we saved result of generation into update app state, and then we navigate to invoice. And at invoice page, we will show our PDF into preview. So I will use app state and generated PDF data structure field link as my PDF viewer source. Okay, great. Okay, so next, what we will do, we actually will check how our project works, how it creates and display PDF files. So I will click next, and we'll show you how it works. So as you can see, my app loaded, and now I click checkout. You can see here all our variables. And then I click checkout. It creates actually generated PDF is saved, and it's shown here. So as you can see, I can see my controller basic, controller pro. I can see price, amount, and I suppose we messed up a little bit. Yeah. So okay. No, it is correct. I sent 250 instead of 200, I suppose. Yeah. So we have this generated, and next what we will do, I will show you how you can actually allow to download and save this file, because I saw many questions from community about this part. But as you can see, using this custom code and instructions from APIxFlow, it's very easy to generate PDF. So in next step, I will show you how you can save that PDF file. So in this part, I will explain how you can actually save, download, and display open PDF document on a device of your client. Must say that this way don't work with web version. So you need to use for this local run. How to stop local run you can find in FlutterFlow documentation, but you need actually switch to local run in FlutterFlow. And here next, what we will do, we have here our custom generate PDF action. We will actually use a specific code. I created a gist for it, so we can copy this code, and I will leave it into the description. We will use this code to download and save our PDF file. We need to create a custom action, and we will call it download and save file. And next we will paste this code here. So this code use specific package called OpenFileX, and using OpenFileX we open file path before we download it using HTTP package and save it using Dart.io package using very simple approach with creation of file, and we save it to application documents directly. So this is very simple snippet for code. You can find it in the description, copy it, and use it to download and save files, not only PDFs, but if you have any file presented by a link, you can use it. And next, what I will do, I will go to my invoice page, and here in save invoice like button, I will call custom action, download and save file, and link I will use from my app state, generate PDF, data structure field, link, confirm, and here I will use app state, generate PDF, data structure field, name. So I have these two links. Next, to run my code, I need to launch IO Simulator. Here we go. I launch my IO Simulator, and I will use it to actually run my application. So this will allow me to test my application. Usually it takes some time. So as you can see, my application is ready, and now when I click checkout, it creates my invoice, and when I click save invoice, it actually saves and opens it in default file viewer for PDFs. So this is how you can, using this very simple code, you can download, save it to your user device and preview it, automatically opening it to default PDF viewer. I hope this guide will be useful for you to build different PDF templates, to build different cool, very nice looking PDF documents that will allow you to boost your interaction and performance of your applications and satisfaction of your customers. For now, that's all. Please follow our channel, subscribe, like videos if you like it. Let me know what you think about these features we add to APIxFlow. If you have any requests, please let me know in comments to this video or to our website. Thank you for your attention, and have a nice day.